in the insurance segment this morning. And we have in the studio our regular guests, Mr. Managodia and Pastor Datimi Ojokojo. You're both welcome.
So you are there again. Thank you so much for your time. We really are glad to have you with us.
Good morning and compliments of the season. I know we are having a nice time this Ramadan season too.
We'll take our quote, and our quote says, a person who is successful has simply formed the habit of doing things that unsuccessful people will not do. Do the right thing by taking insurance. That's our quote for today, Ms. Sodia.
Well, success is about achieving things that are good and right.
Yeah.
So there are things you need to do and put in place, and one of them is what we're telling you on this program, that you should have some insurance for yourself, for your family, for your business, for anything that has value for you. So by the time you are doing that, you're showing yourself to be a successful person. Of course, that's godly, because God is a God of success.
Yeah, you know, when you think about life, we have to follow principles. And insurance, the principles of insurance help your business. So if you want to succeed in business, because there will always be challenges, insurance is your best partner.
Thank you. Really, insurance is your best partner. There are actually no one who are taking insurance and will come to say, I did not benefit from it. We know some persons have got some complaint to make, but that's not the basis of what insurance is. And so we are using this opportunity to announce, if you know you have challenge, you have not been paid your claims by any insurance company, we want to write a comprehensive letter to the National Insurance Commission. So we want all those who found themselves in that position, with the exception of those whose companies are liquidated. In the case of some companies that are liquidated, we're already on them. But for those who have signed discharge vouchers and have not received their money, we are saying that do a letter to us. We will compile all that and send to the National Insurance Commission to handle, because it is the business to ensure that those who took insurance should get paid immediately. The discharge voucher is to say that you are entitled to this particular amount and it should reach you. If it has not reached you, there is something that is wrong. And we don't want to deceive ourselves by saying that it is well when such a situation will have arisen.
Yeah.
But we are here like your partners to ensure that what you are entitled to, you get it. And we pray that will come to pass shortly. But do your own bit by reaching us so that we can also send message to the supervisors in charge. We are talking about compulsory insurance in Nigeria. And as at last week, we talked about one of the class of insurance that is compulsory, which is motor insurance. We discussed extensively about it. And this time that we are into festivity, a lot of us are in a hurry. So part of the message we are trying to give out here is that we should not be in any hurry. And then we should be confident also as a people that the motor insurance that you are supposed to effect for your vehicle is to protect you and other passengers. We did say that why some of these classes of insurance were made compulsory is because of the risk transfer mechanism that is associated with it. But we also get complaint that some persons are made to insure their vehicle outside their place of interest. The only place you can secure insurance is the registered insurance companies in Nigeria.
Yes.
Not in Britain or in America, in Nigeria. So in places where you go and some persons say that we only know of 4 or 5 registered insurance companies, that is not true. You have a right to say that this is your insurance company that you have used over the time, and that is where you still want to do your insurance. Mrs. Odia, I want us to start from that end.
Yeah, well, you have a right to choose, and that's why you have options. And NICOM has licensed sufficient number of insurance companies to do the business of insurance. So whichever one you choose, you can do your business, and nobody should compel you to take it with a particular insurance company. You have the right of choice.
Okay, Pastor.
Another thing I should say here is that despite the sanity that we are seeing in the industry, we still have some quacks. I was informed in Port Harcourt that people still do, fake insurance that is not on the NIID portal. And I think I should use this platform to tell people, if you want to know if your insurance is authentic, there is a platform, there's a website, NIID.com. AskNIID.com. That is one website you can confirm if your insurance is genuine. Like you said, there are lots of insurance companies that are registered and are authorized to issue insurance certificates, to people, so that you do not find yourself getting a fake certificate and ending in trouble, maybe with the police, or if there's an accident and you have nobody to take care of your damage. So it's good that you are wise and seek the help of a genuine insurance company.
Yeah. Just to round up on the issue of the motor insurance,
Yes.
we said there are social responsibilities that are attached to having a motor insurance cover.
Yes.
And the list of the cover is the third-party cover,
Yes.
which protects all negligent drivers of vehicle. And we have bodily injury and property damage. Now, the issue of property damage that are covered relates to when it is established that you are negligent in that particular accident.
Yes.
And it goes up to the tune of 1 million naira. Because a lot of people believe that once you have a third-party insurance, you have no cover. It's just to enable you show to the police that, well, you said insurance is compulsory, I've done it. Look at it. I think, can I go? It's beyond that point of let me show to the police.
Yes.
It is a protective mechanism put in place.
Yes.
And it is the federal government that came up with that idea to say that every road user must have that kind of insurance at least. A lot of people think that it is when you have the comprehensive insurance you can go for a claim. That is not true. The third-party insurance you can claim when you are negligent, when it is established that you are negligent in that particular accident that was caused by you. Whether the property belongs to you, to another party or not, you are supposed to use your cover to make for it. And so simply put, when somebody calls to say, I'm involved in an accident, the first question I ask is, do you have an insurance cover? In fact, one was candid enough, just like you have said, Pastor. He said, the insurance I have is fake. I said, you say what? I said, how much did you use the security? They say 1,000 naira.
Wow.
So that shows clearly that that person have got a conscience.
Yes.
But do you know that some persons can also come to say that I have insurance and they could not help me? We want some element of sincerity in this country that we live in. Let someone speak the truth. And he said also, I am negligent in that accident.
Okay.
Some persons will argue when it is even very, very clear that they are the cause of the accident.
Yes.
And so what we are saying in essence is that once you take that third-party cover and you are negligent, as a result of no fault of yours, probably there's a brake failure or malfunctioning of the vehicle, it is to call on the insurance to say, this is what has transpired.
Yes.
It's not a case of a drunken driver who will be charged for being drunk, for causing such an accident on that level.
Yes.
But you can imagine a situation where an accident has occurred and the person is drunk, is also involved in sustaining injury. How is he going to treat himself and then come to face the responsibility of fixing the property that he has damaged? That becomes more difficult. It is for such reason that the federal government thought it wise that what they should do is transfer this element to the shoulders of the insurance companies so that they can do well in terms of handling it. Pastor Datima, I want you to make a comment on this issue because it's very crucial. Part of the problem is ignorance.
That's it.
Ignorance. We are saying this, and if you hear, tell other people that this is the situation. You can quote us anytime, anywhere.
You mentioned something about people being sincere, and also the third party is when you are negligent. Sometimes the fight we see when an accident occurs is unnecessary. And that's why most times we tell our clients, once you have an issue and you're not sure who is at fault, invite the police, because there are some situations where there's argument. Who is at fault? Okay, he hit me at the back. Stories. Only the police will determine at that time, because the insurance company needs police reports from time to time. And I want to also, just maybe as an advice, you talked about somebody drunk. This is the festive period, and you know people want to enjoy themselves by drinking. Look, it's advisable. If you will drive, don't drink. You know, I will not even advise drink a little, because from a little
you go too much.
you go too much. Your life is very precious. One thing insurance will not do is to bring back a dead person. Can take care of, you know, family members and, you know, education of the children in case, but your life is lost. So it's my life. Just by the way, an advice this season.
Yeah, Mrs. Odia, we're talking of the social responsibility. If not that there is place a third party cover, what will have been the situation?
Well, the idea is that the federal government, in its wisdom, has put in place this class of compulsory insurance, so that as you drive, if you another person's vehicle, or injury, or even death of somebody because of your driving, you don't have to bear the responsibility. With just 5,000, which is small enough, you have a compensation of up to $1 million that will be paid for you. So take the genuine insurance. But the federal government is saying that we value our citizens enough for you if you have problems, so you don't carry all of it. So insurance is arranged in such a way that for those who may not be able to afford paying for risk when it happens, there are establishments or companies who have the capacity to carry that risk. So transfer the risk to us. And then the insurance company is happy to bear it with a little amount that you pay. And then you have your peace of mind. You can drive. If you are negligent or it's the other way around, you still get compensated, but you don't have to carry the burden.
Okay? That's how we're going to end today's program. Join us next week again when we come on talking about compulsory insurance. God bless you, and compliments of the season.